Hey, hey. I accidentally just broke one of the sliders. Oh, I was unmuting stuff on OBS. Alright, yeah, void block. It has been a second.
Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the
I forgot to turn that down. That was way too loud. That's still pretty loud. There we go. It is background noise. Okay. Yeah, it's background noise, not forward noise, so should be in the background. I forgot to. I must have been blasting before I started then. Alright, so today I want to redo a lot. We are so good on power, oh my gosh. Most of these got built. Oh, we're out of copper. That is a rare problem to have. Let me just... Passive provider. Request copper plates. Request iron plates. We have no copper plates in the system. Lots of cool stuff we can add. Oh. Let me make this. Bulk inserters. Nope, that's the wrong one. Bulk inserters. That way it's only those. And it's like, this is good and all, but we need more void flux. We need more of these. We're gonna work on that. We are. We're gonna make that perfect today. This, we're just gonna go for copper plates. There we go. We are practically totally full on landfill. But I think what I need to start out with is blueprints. Let me disassemble that, disassemble that. I think we need to make science blueprints first off. The question is, what do I want to do with the drainage? What do I do with the byproducts? What's a void rocket part used for? I don't know. There are so many crazy recipes in here. I don't know what any of that is. Prismite. That's interesting. Because I might... not that. This one. I have all these recipes that I can do theoretically again. What do I want to do though? Because I need to make a system that will definitely drain it. But I can't figure out what. I mean, what am I doing right now? We are turning it all into coherence and fusion. Which is very useful. What are void gems used for? It's used in complex science packs. How do I get rid of resources? That's the tough thing. And part of it's definitely having backup systems. Not that. So I think what we do first, we build for science. Let's start at red science. Wow. Okay. Does go at half speed. That's a problem. Not actually, but what if we get a speed module in here? 2 that calls for 0.2. Which means theoretically I really don't need that. I can just use regular inserters. And that will be for copper plates, yep. And then that outputs a science. Which we can then merge onto there. Blacklist. That. And how do I want to do this? That's the problem. Will that feed onto it? I don't know. Let's make this red. For, you know, obviously, red science. This should output, I think it goes to this corner, because everything outputs on the right side, so yeah. It should go to this corner, which means that'll be theoretically balanced. Now what do we do with this? Do we go out one more? And then what are we doing here? Can't do that. I don't want to go out again. Theoretically, that's my bounding box. Because this is fine, but it doesn't balance right. Because everything will be on this left side of the belt. It won't be even. Unless, of course, I can manage this. Can't think of a way to do it without bringing it out to the side. Come on. I know how to do this. I know I do. And theoretically we can bring that back to 1 entirely, or this would balance that output. It would, because it would alternate it, 1 on one side, 1 on the other. Which means I can then just chain it like that, actually reducing this size. That's actually crazy. That has to work, right? Let me copy this again. That's fully within that bounding box. We have a 2-block side. We're looking to see if it's balanced. Okay, so this doesn't work. It'll only put on if it's on the back end. I think this might work. Yeah, it doesn't work, so we have to flip it. To where it's on the bottom. How can I do that? And these are all running perfectly. No interruptions there. The only issue is this. So copy that, paste it. This is going to be the tough one. I think I'm gonna have to move that down. Actually, what am I even... Literally just move that out. And that's perfect. Yeah. Now, right now it is showing heavy representation on the left side. I think I know why. It's because things that come up the right side on this belt get pushed over half the time, which then go on the left. And then it's guaranteed to stay on the left, which is why we end up with that. It was a great idea. And it's really good, because ultimately it looks like it's a half ratio. So you're only going to be able to transport 10 items on a belt, I think, instead of the full 15, but we're looking at this, it's 0.2, 10 SPM, honestly higher than that, but, so I think for now, I will go with this design. Where's red signs? There it is. 0.6 SPM. This is a game blueprint. We have one for green science, but it's not optimal. I want to fix that. Now I will need speed for that. This build sucks, I know, but it functions. Barely, but it functions. Not that. No base. Okay. I need speed upgrades. Speed modules. I can't use this. Not blueprints. Let's see, how can we make them? There is a recipe, I don't have it open yet. So other than that, it's just red and green circuits, which I can most definitely get started. Because I have requester chests. Best hockey I ever learned. Shift right, shift click. Simple copy paste. Alright. That'll make those. Pretty much everything else on that blueprint is being made. Keep shift tabbing. Again, it's a little non-optimal, but we can work with that. Alright, next up, we need green science. Where's green science? I don't know why I can't just default to that. Okay, every time I come over here, it does that. Okay. So disregard. Okay. 0.14, 0.5. Okay. So in other words, let me just bam, 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 and then change filters. It's that easy. Now change these to green. That is not what I wanted to blueprint. 0.17. 0.17. What is 0.17 times 3? 0.3, 0.51. 0.51 SPM. Actually, I guess that's SPS, really. Is it per second or per minute? I think it's per minute. Yeah, there's no way we're making half a science per second with this. It's per second, okay. Guess we are making half a science per minute. Okay. Now the problem child. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go with military science first. because that's a semi-simplistic one. Grenades and walls. Can we make walls? It does not look like we can. So we have to actually craft walls from stone. Which means this might be a little bit more complex. I hate that flashing symbol, just go away. .7, I don't think... Yeah, that won't be enough. That would be enough. That would as well. 0.15, which means this only has to work at 1/10 the speed, so 0.75 stone. Really? Put two together, that's only 0.72. Which is so close. Maybe I should grab a greater void works. Oh yeah. Awesome. We can maintain our 3 ratio. The only issue is we have to fit in another assembler. So what I think we're gonna do... We're gonna throw that down. Oh. Now, if we can stay in this area, we've done it. It's perfect. Let me Control X. Move that out. Move that out. Let's switch these two to grenades and ammo. Upgrade them to the proper tier. Okay. It goes to the right side. I can't do that trick. Or we just go up instead of down. Which honestly works. Or we just move that light. I'd love to shrink it too, but I can't. So I'm not going to worry about doing that. I do need that to be there though. This is going to be making stone. Blacklist stone. That's only going to be stone. I just realized with this assembler here, I can't go for exact. We can shift, we can shift. Because the problem is it needs to be right there. How do I fit that? Well, I could do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can do that. Okay. Let me switch this to military. I do not need speed modules in there. I guess that one did have speed modules. So did that one. Does that mean this one should? I didn't intend for it to. Yeah. It should not. That leaves space for that there. I don't know how much light that will actually provide. We'll see, we'll see. And it does power everything it needs to in the area, which is amazing. Now, theoretically, once they start working, they should never stop. They should be perfectly ratioed. One grenade. I just realized these are a percentage value anyway. But on average, because that's an average amount that'll get out. So we should be good. Wow, this thing makes a lot of stone. Yeah, these are all producing. So we're good to blueprint it. They were making 0.15. 0.15 times 3 is 0.45 SPS. First Black Science build, I have this playthrough. Or gray, however you want to call it. I was watching somebody the other day who insisted on calling it gray. Which I can see why they would consider it as such. Blue. Anyway, sulfur, totally achievable. Red chips, that's going to be interesting because we need to void circuit and then craft into red chips. Craft into red chips, which has a ton of byproducts. It's not even funny. And then engines, which is pretty much the same thing. I think we might have to break the pattern. We need 0.06. Alright. I need to pull up a calculator for this one. I really hate how this game doesn't have a calculator that I know of. Alright, so we have 0.31 divided by 8. .03. No, that's not right. 0.37. I hate doing math with decimals because I can never figure out if I have to multiply or divide or what. I mean, it's simple. 0.08 plus 0.08 plus 0.08. I mean, that's 0.24. 0.36, so about 4. So 0.31 divided by 4. That's 0.7, which is above. Now what's this look like if it's a Mark 1? 0.2? Yeah, no, it needs to be that 0.8. Alright. So that'll give me a pretty good ratio. This one's not going to be nearly as pretty. Yeah, we definitely have to break the ratio. Wait, no, that's 1:1 as well. And then that can definitely be a Mark 1. That's still way overproducing. Alright. Now theoretically, let's throw one of those down. Let's see if we can do it within that area. That's the challenge. With that also being there. Now, having that 3-block gap on the side allows for this design, which I've gotten to like. It's very good at its compactness, I guess you could say. I might change it though. Let me move that out of the way for now. This one I think we're going to work off direct insertion. Use filters. Sulfur blacklist. This one I don't need filter because it's only going to insert sulfur anyway. Yeah, we'll do that. That way that will direct insert. And this one will filter to only red chips. Which can feed in this way. Sorry, I really want to challenge myself to make it as tight as possible. Which is a challenge. Not bad. This one. I could do that way and that would be real easy. What if I scrunched it one more though? Cause like... it's so tempting. Because if I could fit this into that tiny area, 2 buildings tall, 6 tall, wait, I can't layer 3 because that's in the way as well. Yeah, I can't have a center building. So we are actually just going to turn that back. That is going to be set to engines, which are somewhere in here. There they are. We are actually going to use an underground here. I really don't need that. I do need the underground there. It's weird because I have another space to work with. Because, like, I think that's that. Let me move it over one. So that way it's centered. That's a slight problem. It wasn't centered, which it doesn't have to be centered. It wouldn't be. Because then we just do that. And it fits right in. Okay, so that's waste. This should actually be fine because it puts on the right side. So that'll flow in and work. That gets rid of waste. So now if I take this and put a layer over it, it works. Alright. Let me throw in lights. Oh, always on. That's good. Alright. And that is 0.12 SPM. SPS, sorry. We're gonna come out of here making so much science. It'll be insane. That really fell off. We'll keep that design up just in case. Because that's a 3 item. We can make the rails. We are going to be able to make all those things. So you know what we're going to do? I'm going to get those 4 silences made. We are going to go... I'm thinking this area. No, I should go this area because I have the science flowing up. Which means we can essentially feed off of it. Oh. That did not take long at all. I want to leave at least that much space, if not a little bit more. We'll go with that much. Do I go for 3? We're gonna stick with 2. 2 belt of each science is what we will go with. Let me actually dismantle that. I want 4 spaces. Because that's not what I wanted. No. I want 4 spaces to make a gap so I can... Not substations. Put down a roboport. Is the real reason. This is gonna be a lot of power once we turn it on. Because I'm theoretically... I don't even know what I was going to say there. That fast inserter is working as hard as it can. Let me upgrade it. Or at some point let somebody upgrade it. Uh-oh. 1 second. Welcome to Stream Devo. Thanks for the hydrate. Didn't know I was live. Can't believe you. Got my headphones all tangled up. Alright, wait. Hold on, why is this backing up? Oh, because I'm not researching. Alright, let me... There we go. That's... wow, that goes out far. I don't really need my bots taking infill from me. Alright. That'll get all the sciences started. Let me grab a roboport. Or 5. 4. I don't know how it was charging off that. I guess they start off with a little bit of power. Okay, power is chained all the way down. Now let's just hook it up to the actual grid. Because, oh gosh, this is gonna take a ton of power. But we'll be fine. There's an evil look in his eyes. Oh yeah, we're more than fine. Oh my gosh. really don't have any Mark II. I can understand that actually. Lamps. There we go. I will need more of this stuff. I don't know why I didn't blacklist that. Love to see that. Minutes, oh my god. I really need more void works. There should be no reason the short is copper. Substations are great. I should use those more. Why'd they mod that? I have a feeling I know what all the other planets are gonna look like. Oh, that 2 minutes is actually gonna last. Yeah, that may be accurate. Cool. Now, what can I research? Kovacs might be useful. Oh, that recipe. Let me limit that. Almost forgot to do that. You know what I'm gonna do? Do that. And those are already provided chests, so we're good. There we go. Then we get electric engines. And then we do that. And because I'm literally running out of space, I actually want I need a roboport. So not enough space there either. Not enough space there. Let's just go down here. Gosh, that glow. Roboports. What am I looking for? Why do I have a Logibot? Let me make a substation. I know I have those in my network. I don't. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna put a substation in here. Read robot statistics. That's amazing. I didn't even know these were a thing. What are we looking at? Logistics bots is Y. So when Y is greater than 250, greater than, you disable. And Y is less than 250, you enable. Oh, okay. And then total construction bots is T. So T is less than. We'll do 250 as well. It's disabled. That is so nice. And right now I need way more construction bots. So we're gonna go ahead and donate those to the cause. Alright, that is awesome. That's interesting. It does not give off a lot of light. But it's there. It is. Let me change this to a requester chest. Set it to stone. Let's disable that. Let's upgrade that. That can move plenty. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yeah, not bad. Need more void works though. Actually, just do that instead. Oh wait, that's actually part of... That was a part of that design. What are my personal construction bots doing? Nothing I see. I tell ya. I disabled it. That's what Alt-Tab did. Oh, I tell you what, I think I just did though. I should be able to make more buildings now. Takes 450. Oh my gosh. I don't know what electric miners are for. Honestly don't. Out of network. Not anymore, you aren't. There we go. I really need to tear up the innards of this factory at some point. Like for example, this line here, it's just making void works. Let me make a new system for that. I love basing it around a substation. Like, that's, I feel like, a really cool build style. Not cool, just super functional. I mean, yeah, can't do that yet. So we gotta go with the basic recipe. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. And if we look at it, we're gonna do just that one, which requires that one. Not that version. I want to go that variant. Because of how expensive it is. Right now I only have those. $1.02. That's 3.06. Don't really need that. Yeah, it's a little interesting. I was working on that earlier, and I came up with this kind of design, which is practically perfect. And then I was able to move it to green, black, and blue. I haven't done anything round yet, but oh yeah. It's really up to personal choice. Is what it is. Oh my gosh, gears. That's not even technically enough. Mm-hmm. But you don't really have to worry about space. Unless you're in space. Other than that, you're good. Oh my gosh. We'll see. That's the interesting thing, because I was looking at the tech tree. I can research Foundation right now. And it's really cheap. Which made me think that the rest of the planets are going to be a grass circle with their unique oceans surrounding you. And that's all I can think it would be. I mean, I can't figure out why else they would do that. Yeah. This needs so many resources per minute. I'm just gonna make it a line. Probably. Where is that? Yumiko can be void crafted. The mash cannot though. But it can be void crafted, yeah. Iron gears, stone. Also, welcome to stream, Carissa. I forgot to say that. There most definitely probably will be. Just based on the fact that you can theoretically produce everything on planet. Yeah. And even then, unless there's a surface restriction on the main building, I don't see a reason as to why you even have to be on another planet. At least I haven't found the reason yet. It'll be complicated to say the least. What's worth it versus what isn't? Oh yeah, all the science packs. But then you just make like a rocket printer blueprint and a science printer blueprint and you're set. I mean, that's it. It'll be interesting to see what happens late game. But we aren't there yet. So... Oh, that's amazing. Don't need to filter that. I don't know. And you have the flux cycler. That's not the same. Huh. It doesn't look like it. Blacklist wire. Probably, which could be a reason to not use them. We'll put that on there. Wow, that all fits within 2 substations areas. That's pretty good. Actually, I don't even want to blueprint that. I just want to copy paste it. Wow, almost all that wanted to get built immediately. Yeah, this is, I cannot remember the mod name. Blueprint sandboxes. Huh. Yeah, it's very useful. Because as you can see, you can just... It essentially acts as another world. But it's a essentially creative area. It did. I'm running on defaults though, so... Nothing out of the ordinary, I hope. Let me disable that. Make some of these. And then we're gonna put one of each down. Okay. Now I turn that back on. And we wait on speedruns. Which we're out of. Why are we out of those? That's why. Oh my gosh. We've been crafting any? Well, I can make a lot. Or am I blacklisting carbon? Yep. Okay. Now what we do with the rest of this. Is we just split it off. And we say, you get a plant. I don't know why I don't have any of those. Let's make this one get rid of iron. This one will get stone. This one copper. And let me throw a substation up here. Okay. Those dang speed runes. I wanted to make more void works because they are very expensive, but it's what I'm doing all my crafting in. And this void flux pipe, I connected it up by where it makes, you know, extra power, but that's really just to avoid excess. Mainly, if I follow it down this way, it's an extensive pipe. it gets fed into my coherence infusion system, which creates all these parts with no byproducts. So there are product. No, I don't think they can. Yeah, there's no quality. Now, these do have quality rating. Yes, they do. But they can't actually produce quality goods. But they can be qualitied. Yeah. Free speed boost, yep. No extra power. And that applies to every tier. I can get up to a 25 times speed boost. Well, 2.5 times, I guess, technically, for all of them. But a crafting speed of 25. Which is, oh my. I think that's the highest crafting speed. I don't think there's a higher crafting speed building. I think Foundry is the fastest. Yeah. Yeah, so this is 2.5 times faster than Foundry. At Legendary. And it's literally the same as a Legendary Foundry base. Because I think... I think these at least have a base productivity bonus. No, they don't. I saw something earlier with productivity bonus. I don't remember what it was now. Yeah, so what it is, it's a linear jump up to epic, and then it's a 2 times jump up to legendary. I feel like it would make quality a little too overpowered. Because if you're boosting both crafting speed and productivity, that's gonna give you insane bonuses. I don't know. Can I make those rooms in here yet? Okay. It affects modules, yeah. but it's only for modules. And the other big reason for me to do that is because I want to start cleaning up this area. So as that builds, I'm going to get rid of my old stuff. That's the biggest reason why I'm overbuilding stuff like this. Because I want to get rid of the mess that was my starter base. Oh, I didn't want that. Well, now I don't have any more speed runes. Well, yeah, you can make a totally isolated system. And now that I have bots, it's real nice making new stuff. Let me actually move this up here. Now, of course, the way I'm doing it may not at all be optimal. But it's functional. And that's what I care about. There we go. Now this will actually build by itself, technically. Now that I have that, I really want to remove this build. Well, but with enough productivity, it becomes infinite. Oh, whoops. Alright. Because, yeah, I want to clean out. You know, start turning spaghetti into, like, actually functional things. That's a lot of void works. That's so many inserters. That's a lot of coal. Alright, that's a bit cleaner. Let me get rid of power poles. I also want to get rid of every single wooden power pole I have. Don't need that. Really, substations look so much nicer. I want to queue something else up, but I don't have much else I can queue. Yeah, I'll just do that while I clean up. I can get rid of this power plant, technically. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's a problem. I don't know yet. I have not gotten there. I have not even attempted that yet. It is going to be next on the list. Eventually. I mean, the other thing is this blueprint right here, it makes, I think, 28 megawatts by itself. 32 megawatts. And it's full cycle. You know, I don't have to add anything. Nuclear is more compact. That's the advantage behind it. And then you also don't get all this steam. Okay, you do. It's a different kind of steam. It's a cooler steam. They do. They give this raw void flux, I think. Wait, what do they give? I know they give something. Void Ocean, which, yeah, Void Ocean, which you can use to get stone, disgusting slime, and water if you mix it with water. So it's not super useful, but it gives you a lot of water, which for a nuclear power plant might be a great move. Yes, disgusting slime is literally just made to be burnt. There's nothing you can do with it besides burn it. And it's not an efficient fuel at all. It's pretty much spoilage. Yeah, it is. It's not meant to be useful. It's meant to be a byproduct you have to deal with. I should really just inventory manage better. You know what, let me just... get rid of the things making this stuff. This place is gonna be so much nicer without any of this mess. Yeah. You get it. Eventually I'm gonna get rid of this steam generator. Just to have the big ones. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to do. I'm just gonna do it right here. I need to automate robo ports. Put a limit on there. Which also reminds me, I need... It does. It really does. But also, the other thing is, it doesn't necessarily do that either. Because you can just build power plants that you can paste. Because there's zero cost to those as well. It's a very interesting concept. Purely because of the fact there's so many options. And no one is right or wrong. Alright, let me go build all that. Because I want my roboports and chests. Oh wait. Awesome, those are all limited. Perfect. Oh, let me grab. I want more superstations. I should make a bot mall. And I have the perfect design for one too. I made it just the other day. It really was a nice design. I was actually really happy with how it turned out. Question is where to put it. I got a ton of landfill. Okay, let me get rid of some of this stuff. do I have? A void forge? Don't need that. I don't need any of that. Don't need that. Set that to 0. I really should set up personal logistics. That's pretty solid, honestly. What was I doing? I was building a bot wall. I'm gonna put it up over here. Oh yeah, I was also emptying my inventory so I could hold more landfill. It's always on. They aren't. I also haven't been looking over there, really. You gotta add colored lights everywhere, you know? Alright. That's enough space. That's a lot of extra landfill, too. Alright. And we go for the bot mall, which I really love this design. There we go. So as you can see, they're on. Again, it just doesn't give off. So, but they're on. I really gotta figure out a better this light, because like, it's not great. I don't know what to do with it though, so it is what it is. I don't know. We gotta start with the rainbows. I know. Wait, I just realized this doesn't even follow the right pattern. There we go. Okay. now. I don't know how I want to do the rest of the area. No. I meant a mall of bots mass producing parts. Not parts, buildings. I guess we just go in order now. Actually, I just remembered you don't make belts in a bot mall. None of that in a bot mall. I don't know if I want to void craft these parts. Partially because of the time commitment behind them. Like, it's a massive time commitment to craft one bulk inserter. That's true too. Rails will not get crafted here. I'm actually not going to make any train components yet. Did I already? No, I didn't. I doubt it. That's one of the things of, like, as soon as you have it, you craft them. Yeah. Very much so. So we got roboports. We need lights here. I am gonna make all the combinators. I do not need a power switch though. All of this stuff you make out of the mall. For now, this stuff is definitely being made here. Oh yeah, there's definitely uses to speakers. But ultimately, if I'm void crafting the fuel for the reactors, the only problem you might run into is a power spiral. But if you can avoid that, you're good. And I don't need to be alerted to power spirals. Those are a minor inconvenience at best. I do really love this bot mall design. Nice. None of those get produced in here. None of that in here. I will need all the space parts. Which will need to be qualityed at some point. That's all that. I will autocraft gun turrets. I think that's it though. Yeah, I'm good without any of that other stuff. Yeah. That's the other thing. In worlds like that, you're also only pushed to make, you know, 1 or 2 power plants. And once you get a good design, you got it, you're good. In this, with the massive power demands, it drives you to make a ton of power plants. So you get one, make the perfect ratios, make sure it's never going to power spiral or anything like that. And then you can paste it anywhere. Because you have that encouragement to do that. How are we doing on void fuel? That is so much. Alright, let me run down here so Logibots can empty me. I don't know where they're going to put everything in my inventory, but they're going to put it somewhere. I should set this up. Things I absolutely need. Hundred's good, because typically use undergrounds anyway. Don't need anything for trains yet. I will need storage tanks. I don't think I need any steel chests. 20 of those. I won't be using these a lot, but got them if I need them. I don't really need to keep any of that on me, just get enough bots, we're good. Always useful to have a couple of repair packs. I don't need any of that on me. I definitely want speed runes. I don't know of anything in there that I would want. Nothing in there. And nothing in there. So we're gonna go ahead. Turn off everything else, turn that on. Anything flashing that I might want. Theoretically, no. Let's just delete these. And that should really help inventory management. Eventually I may want more, but as of right now, I think I'm good. Now where do things go? That's a very good question. I think I need more logistics bots. Stuff is busy trying to take things from me, take things to me. Doesn't know what to do. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm not even dealing with byproducts at this factory. I could technically get rid of it right now. Why aren't you functional? No pipes. This should get fixed with the bot mall. We're gonna fix that. You know what? We'll just use a purple chest. These Logibots have no idea what to do. I love just tearing things up. It's so fun. This is going so 4 hours? Oh my god. I'm better off just researching something else. This is built. That isn't built. No. Okay. That is an intriguing flaw. I'm trying to do things without doing it the right way. Yeah, assemblers are being made right here. But I don't have power. And I'm not making substations. Which what I need to do is that. I can set that back. So now we're making substations. Which means I can then place those in, remove that. Nah, you need all of them. They all have their uses. Yellow for storage, blue buffers, which can be useful. Not necessarily. And purple, which can be very useful, especially when you're working with byproducts. Only one's running right now. I'm confused as to your question. Oh my gosh. Bulk inserters. I did. I'm gonna remove those. I don't need a lot of the bot stuff I already placed down. It's just I was doing all that stuff and it was like, hey, I should really just do this in one place. I did it for more than just that. There we go. Yeah, it's just those. Which of course need flying robot frames. Which I have none of. But they are being made now, so that's good. I mean, what do quality bots do? Energy capacity. Maximum flying reach? There's better fly time. Yeah. Yeah, but that's really for bot bases. Long term, I don't plan on this being a bot base. It's just when you're trying to spaghetti something together, it's so much easier to do it with bots. I have no desire for this to be a long-term bot base. Yeah. Ultimately, long run, this might be the only thing with bots. Is just this. Obviously, you'll still have roboports throughout, so like, I can have mobile refuels, but I mean, it's always going to be Space Casino. I don't think they can. I also don't think any of them have solid ingredients. I don't... I think that was a actual recipe though. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's done outside of void crafting. It's used in chemical plants. So. Okay, let me run closer because they seem keen on stealing all my electric circuits right now. That's hilarious. I need a bulk inserter for my bulk inserter assembler. How about that? I love how none of this works because I don't have the resources to actually make it. Okay, cool, that placed. It could. But I like the uniformity of one thing, one color. It could look good as a couple colors. I don't know. I'll have to think on that. Oh, another thing I should do is disassemble this last set, because I don't need technically any of these that aren't doing anything. It'll ruin the uniformity temporarily, but I need the resources. Yeah, typically if something is fast enough to output that much or require that much input, you don't even build it in the mall anyway. Which is why you don't build belts in malls. Because they require too many gears. And bots just aren't effective at carrying that much. Yeah, bot malls, not regular malls. Specifically bot malls. Let's see, is there anything I need specifically? No, nothing. We'll throw that. And we'll just turn that off back on. Oh yeah. It's definitely one of the top things you need to make. Oh my gosh, my inventory's finally emptying? That's insane. Let me stand here. This is all backed up. Why? Because this has no output. It's because I'm running short on prismite because this cannot smelt fast enough. And we'll add speed modules to that. Really faster, not fast enough. This won't be fast enough. Yeah. I can understand that. It makes sense. Oh wait, I don't have those yet. I'll have them in 2 minutes. Yeah. Still so much junk on me. At least that's not stopping anymore. We're finally using a bit of the blue science. Not that I need to. I mean, this is my LDS build, by the way. Makes 0.15 LDS per second. Which, 2 more of these, you got enough for a rocket. Now that is, of course, if you can deal with byproducts. I do not need that many speed modules, oh my gosh. I love forgetting to put limits on things. Probably. I mean, it's still the same recipe. But also, like, I could conjure it as well. So... Whoa. Which I'm actually working towards unlocking that right now. Oh, that? That's just essentially a, hey, I want a bunch of random things. Let me sort it out. That's all that is. But I need a way higher level to get that. But I'd almost never use this anyway. Because it makes so many different resources that after you sort it and filter it, it's pretty much Fulgora all over again. You're just causing yourself to suffer to Fulgora. Yeah, exactly. They have a lower tier as well. It's just a lot worse recipes. I'm wondering how many levels of that. Oh, it's just 2 levels. Yeah. Exactly. That's the big problem, is you run into a Fulgora situation. Which there's ways you can get rid of things, but how do you prevent those systems from overflowing? Because like right now, that's the problem I'm running into, is my overflows are overflowing. That instantly went up to 10k, oh my god. Oh, were you looking at the Fulgora thing? Yeah, I can conjure it. And anything to go with it. So. Yeah. What goes into science again? Yeah, this. So super capacitor I can make, accumulators I can make. It's only going to be the solutions.
Hey,
Can I make
listen.
those? Devo, thank you for the gifted to Carissa. Which I can even make these. So yeah, it's not even going to be a problem making sciences. It's literally, oh, let me paste a power plant, and then which video, Devo? Devo, you know I have a manager. Yeah, I was streaming 30 minutes ago. Fine, I'll pull it up. Okay, Call of Duty clip. Damn, it's already up to 116 views? That's pretty good. Okay, I'm running away, obviously, yeah. Build-up is long. Oh wait, that's you. I see, I see. I see why you reposted it. Well, I wasn't watching it in full screen, I was watching it on the preview. Because if I pulled it up, the sound would have come through on stream. Because of how I had to set everything up. I'll have to look at it with audio later. Oh my god, this stuff fills up. Cleared out almost everything. But like, man. It also comes from the brain. So it's LDS and this up here. It's being crafted in all these things at a very slow pace. We have tons of red. And we have no blue because I didn't switch out this chest. Yes, that's why. It will. But as you can see, where I put this, there is no space for expansion. I could easily move it to somewhere else and stack it. And that was the original plan. I made it a stackable build in order to be able to do that. But obviously, I just haven't done that at this point. Okay, LDS, I can remove that. See, for stuff like this, you use purple. Use filters. Blacklist. Solid fuel. I don't need to filter anything on that. It can make fluids. It does. It really fits. And then I think the tear down even. Let me look at it in this view. The tear down is rusted up a little. It could use it with a little more texturing like that. But it's pretty good. I did watch a really cool video the other day talking about how not enough people appreciate the Factorio sprites and how, like, as you advance throughout the game, buildings get more complex and stuff. But even on, like, let me pull it up. When you look at it, what's a really end game building? Fusion reactors. You look at this and it's still, you have hoses and wires out everywhere, you know, bolted and riveted. It's very homemade. And it's just like, because you start out with like the most basic of basic. You have rust buckets, but you maintain that aesthetic throughout the world. EM plants, yeah, those are so patched together. Where are recyclers? Recyclers are about the same. I mean, it's a scrap planet. Everything's gonna be rusty, ragtag, all that. The foundries are amazing though. Especially when they're running, oh my god. But it's like everything fits within that aesthetic, but you still get the feeling of, as you progress from something like a boiler up, it gets more complex, but it's still very homemade. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Because then you don't run into massive issues with overlap like that. Like, yeah, it goes over it so you can see it's 3D, but it doesn't obscure that building. Yeah, elevated rails, but that makes sense. Elevated rails need to have that. Oh yeah, they're way above everything else. I think that's really the only one. Because like even biolabs don't do that. Huh. Can't build those here. I guess heating towers. Even those aren't really... They obscure a little. But it's not bad. As you can tell, they've put a lot of thought into this game. Oh, I should change that to that. So we actually get green circuits, because I think that is literally my only green circuits build anywhere. I'm not making green circuits anywhere else. Yeah. And I'm thinking about it, even when you look at space, that stuff stays flat. I don't know. Oh yeah. Let me actually upgrade that assembler. Okay, what else can I do for cleanup? Because that's really where I'm at today. Oh, all of these. I mean, has this been... Everything in here is running. So I can, in fact... Sorry, they're down here. I can get rid of all these builds. Don't need any of that, which is nice to get rid of. I really need more logistic bots. Which I'm at 159. Decent amount. They don't. They're pretty far apart. Yeah, I don't think so. See? Blue and purple. And if you have color blindness, maybe. Nah. Purple's my favorite color, and it's very clearly purple. It's the best color, honestly. It's a little hard to tell on camera, but this is a nice royal purple. I do prefer the lighter purples, though, or the lilacs. What am I looking at? All this science at some point will move. It's not ready yet. Because I need to deal with these. Why aren't these building? I guess I just don't have enough. We don't have any selling machines, and we don't have any iron plates. Okay. Oh, okay. Those are nice too. Oh, these are all out of fuel. Which means I can get rid of it now. Oh, whoops. I accidentally broke everything. There we go. Let me look up. Oh my gosh. I don't want to... It's not letting me highlight it perfectly. That is a nice purple. I just realized my character isn't even purple. I never made that change. It's always, how do I get the... How do I get the light purples on here? I know I can. That's practically pink. We'll go with that. That's a nice one, yeah. Almost pink. I mean, honestly, right now we are... Let me save it. 29 hours, 51 minutes. Almost spot on there. Yeah, I don't have any turrets. I'll have turrets once I go to space. And once I start, like, space travel, but... I have no need yet. I'm gonna move closer. Okay, let me... get some smelters down. Just so I can have all the basics. Yeah. I mean, or you could move slow enough that you're fine. I actually... Stone I will keep low. I won't. I'll force it all out. And then what we do is we go in here. Yeah. Or they mod in a way to have that. One or the other, really. Oh, there's no power over here. Probably. There we go, that's getting those. Oh my gosh. The bots are finally done emptying my inventory. That's insane. Where are they? Ah. I see. Let me just put a, Nah, I want to actually remove this build anyway. Actually, I am gonna do... request, 10 of that, and we'll go 10 wood, sure. Wherever wood is. Where is wood? I know it's on this page. There is wood. It's literally the first one. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, it's going for a while there. Of course we're short blue circuits. Why are we short blue circuits? Because we're short green circuits. We're short green circuits because the build's unpowered. Oh my gosh. There we go. Gosh. I want to clear off this green patch. It's my motivation right now. Exactly. I think I need to keep gears there. That's so full. Okay. Thought of this. What if where those boilers used to be? Let me add in some of these. And then set a condition on that, so this will only enable if that is set. If it's... I finally kind of understand this because I figured out that this is enable, this is disable to a point. Yeah, I don't like it either. Eventually I'm gonna get concrete. I might even install colored concrete. Because it's just... there's so much landfill. Yes, they do, as you can see. It is very convenient. It is incredibly nice. So now all I have to do is let me request a bit of prismite. And by a bit, I mean like literally that's enough. You can take it all back now. And that's disabled. It is a fun mod, and that's why I'm probably gonna add it. Purely because of how boring this space is gonna be without it. Let me do that. Technically, yes, they could. But A, I like the idea of a tileable build, and B, pumps are cool. Yeah, I could. but I'm not going to. This is going to be the output. Because this is a net positive system, but I need to have overflow. So it'll never run out, essentially, or else I have to jump start it again. So we'll have extra coherence infusion, which I'm going to use to supply the bot mall with like gears and iron plates and copper plates and all that. And I want to put it right next to it, so that way bots aren't flying miles to get parts. And also this will help use up all my void flux, because I have a ton of it. And since we're using coherence infusion, I'll be able to just go here, select gears. We will run a essentially that. And then just insert into a provider chest. Oh yeah, it entirely changes. I really hate that. It's like I want to use substations, but it's so unbalanced. That's when I just do this. And it's like, boom, we have gears now. And then I can just these are not all going to be gears. Like, for example, this one can be iron plates. And this one can be... I'm going to make it steel. Yeah, that'll be good. There we go. I don't know. I haven't gotten to steel productivity yet. I'm very close. I think I only need purple science. I think steel productivity is just purple science, right? I don't know. I don't see it. Yeah. I can just look it up. Yeah, it's purple. Why was I not seeing it? What? Oh, it's the very last thing. That's why I couldn't see it. Yes, it is affected. So it's very good. I should not have had these built. I'm gonna go ahead and limit these though. I don't know. It really depends how it was set up. Oh yeah. Awesome. These are all going good. Am I still short? Short blue circuits. Which blue circuits are short green circuits because green circuits are not being crafted fast enough. Wow. What do I do with carbon? I know what I do with carbon. I craft it into these things. Rune stones. Carbon. I'm gonna go make more green circuit assemblers though. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Throw a substation down, there we go. Yeah, it is weird. But it's fitting. Wow. Almost all the red circuits are getting plundered. I don't know why I chose to send this stuff down that way. It should be coming up. Let's do that. Ooh, it is late. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end off stream. It is 11:30, a little late for me. I need to go to work tomorrow. And I bet my boss would appreciate it if I were awake. I wish I could just keep playing Factorio. One of these days. One of these days I'll be able to keep playing. And not have to stop. Because that's annoying. Remaining time is infinite. That's because that takes forever. 3 hours. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you stopped by. I really appreciate seeing you whenever you come by. Oh yeah, it's a totally different way to play the game. I love it. And that's why I keep playing it. Anyway, I do have to go. I will be back Wednesday with Call of Duty, and next time I'm playing Factorio will probably be Saturday, if not Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely right. But anyway, for those of you watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe if you want to come back. If not, I can't force you. But I know people find me and then never find me again. So I hope everybody enjoyed. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your days or nights. And, yeah. I'll hopefully see some of y'all in the next one. Bye.